Hi, everybody. Tamra Oviatt here with Sacred Activations. This is Holiday Blues. And the reason, well, I'm doing it a week before Thanksgiving. I mean, in the United States, Thanksgiving is like the biggest holiday. And that's when most people get together and travel. And family brings up a lot of stuff. So it's nice to be able to be in your power when you're around your flat family and not get overran by everything and their emotions and their belief systems. I just connected with my family this last summer and hung out with them. And, it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. I'm very different than all of them. They're still really locked into the 3D game. And I'm not, but I accept them for who they are, as they are, and where they are, and do not try to change them. Well, a little bit. I'll send them information on vitamins, and they just ignore me. And so it's like, why do I even bother doing that anymore? Again, it's just a video game. It's just a game. I mean, yeah, we're here to win the game. But the ones that are willing to be awake and be alert and stuff like that. And family, there are teachers in so many ways. I mean, my kids, my grandkids teach me so much. My family members. I mean, I know you guys, if you've done any of my webinars, I always talk about my sister Cindy because she's a disaster. And she's locked into the belief systems and is happy to be there in that space. And she doesn't want to change. And the last time I spoke to her, she was going off on me with all of her drama because her daughter didn't bring her sweatpants when she was in the hospital. I mean, she was flipping out. And really, so many people on this planet are that way. They're just so locked into the vibrations of the planet. And we just, you can't save them. They don't want to change. They don't want to see any difference. They like exactly where they are. I mean, my sister almost lost her foot. And she was in the hospital for like 6 weeks. She loved it there. Or like this convalescent hospital, because they took care of her and fed her. And came and saw her and exercised with her and stuff. She loved it. She's been in a wheelchair. Her foot healed. And they were getting ready to put her in a boot again so she can now take care of herself, right? And walk around. Guess what? Her heel opened up again. So she had to stay in the wheelchair to be taken care of completely. So her fear of having to take care of herself keeps her from healing. So any of you and all of you, think about that. Because these are all teaching experiences for all of us, But we're going to do, and what I'm going to do today, and how I'm going to do this, and how I'm doing my webinars from now on, is I'm going to do them like my private sessions. When I do a private session, people get anywhere from 10 to 20 activations during the session. And my sessions are only half hour long. And what happens when you receive all these activations and deactivations this way, they keep working with you for days, weeks, even months later, and keep shifting you and shifting you and shifting you. So this way I can do a lot more work instead of the individual activations. There's 300 of those on the website. If you want a single activation to work on one thing, go do that. And of course that's massive shift. But in this new way, I'm going to do these webinars or these recordings. It's going to be anywhere from 10 plus activations per webinar. So plan on some massive shift. The activations and deactivations that you're ready for at the time will start running. And then other ones will start running once those are complete. So not to overwhelm you. It's kind of like loading software onto a computer. The defragmentation and the clearings will all happen first before the upgrades happen. And that's the same thing with life. If you guys are getting caught up in all the shiny objects out there, you can't maintain the energy. You got to clean your hard drive first. And that's really your subconscious programming before you can upgrade to the higher vibrations. So do your base work like we're doing here, and then you'll be able to obtain and hold the higher vibrations. Anyways, so today we are doing family constellations. Amazing, amazing activation. This shifted me and shifted me and shifted me and shifted me hugely with my family. And of course I got blessed with, you know, stepsisters and brothers and stepmom and all that kind of stuff that thought they were better than us and blah, blah, blah. So it got me to the point where I forgave everybody instead of holding that energy within me. And I don't talk to them, but I can think about them without resentment, which is really cool. I mean, that's a miracle, you know. And then caste system family. So many of us are taught that this brother, or this sister, or this cousin is better than us, or we're better than them. Nobody on this planet is better than anybody else. I'm no better than my sister. I'm just working on myself and evolving into my wholeness. And she chooses to stay where she's at. That's okay. You know? So, and then family drama. How often do you go into a family situation and there's family drama? My two sons and I, when we'd all three get together, this pattern would start. One would start it, then the other one start it, and then they would piss me off and I'd get into it. So it's this three-way drama. And I got to, I think it was 2012 when last time we all lived together constantly. I would get up and leave. I finally learned to get in my car and leave the situation. Or I'd go lock myself in the room and just leave it, because I started watching this pattern. So there's so many patterns of family drama that once you all get together, you start running those programs. So it will shift all that out so you don't have to be in that. And then, what was the other one? God, I can't even read what I wrote. Everyone is family. So if you're spending the holidays with other people that aren't blood relatives, I mean, I have people that are not blood relatives that are much more family than anybody else. And blood, what does that mean? My kids are adopted. So I'm so close to my grandkids and my kids. Blood has nothing to do with it. It's our soul families. It's, you know, it's people that we get connected with, that we vibrate with. Food choices. You know, when we get around certain places or certain restaurants and stuff, we get plugged into those cravings for certain foods that don't work for us. Trust me, I just did it. I went to the Cheesecake Factory, and they have the best sourdough bread in the world and the best butter. I ate it. When was that? On Sunday? I just passed it this morning, and it was like a rock. Sorry to get so graphic, but it's like, and I know better, and I'm not eating bread hardly at all, but Cheesecake Factory's sourdough bread and butter is so good. So I definitely need to do the food choices so I don't go into that one again. Holy cow. And then family addictions. You know, if you struggle with addictions, or your family drinks or does certain things, and that's not really you, but when you're around them, you do it. We clear this so that you don't have to go into that space and get stuck into that. You know what I mean? So this is family addictions, and really addiction redirection. And really addictions have to do with trauma. So when you clear the trauma out, you no longer need the addiction. So this is what we're going to do. And then whatever else comes in during this. So I'll say the name of the activation. And as you guys know, I'm just going to be silent. I really don't think this webinar is going to take an hour. My private sessions of energy running is like 20 minutes to 30 minutes. And that's as much as I could do. I can't do hour sessions because it's too much energy. So, so think about whatever you want to think about during this. This is going to clear it out of your genetics, your family line, past life, future lives, and also the collective consciousness. Oh, what a family's supposed to be like. There's another one. You know, people, there's these belief systems of what your family's supposed to be like. And if your family isn't the mom and the dad and the 3 kids, it doesn't fit the structure of the collective consciousness, we judge our family and what they're like. You know, what if you have gay parents or something? You know, and then you go, oh, I got a weird family. Who cares? You know, family really is about togetherness and love is what it's all about. So, you know, what's the family supposed to look like? What's the family supposed to act like? And then family karma. Thank you, Suzanne. And curses. Does everybody say, oh, my family's cursed? Do you like to get out of the family curse and the family karma and be your own individual being? And, you know, we talk about oneness and becoming one. Really, that means becoming one with ourselves. And being awake doesn't mean going to all the other planets and the star systems and learning about all that. You already know about that. Being awake really means being awake here now. Because if you hear 95% to 99% of your life is ran by your subconscious programming, right? So being awake means being awake, not running your life by your subconscious programming. And if you haven't done the Out of the Mind Matrix program that I did, the 12-week program, go back and do that. It'll shift you so much and bring you into that oneness. And it's the start of it. It was the start of mine becoming one mind. I'll go into that more in the 5D class. Oh my God, you guys, whoever's in the 5D class, wait to see what I got for you. Because that class is all about what I'm getting. Roberta, you're in it. We're doing Welcome to Your Funeral, guided meditation. And then we're doing a reset. Because again, it's about clearing out all that subconscious programming so you can totally be here now. It's about not being run by your subconscious programming or the collective consciousness subconscious programming. It's about being whole, and it's about being here now. So that's a very advanced class. So if you're ready for that, definitely be on the call. If you're not sure you want to do it, just do 1 week and then decide if you want to do rest of the year. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to stop this and start it again. And as the activations and informations comes in, I'll be saying what other activations I'm adding into this, okay? And how's the sound? Is it good? Everybody, am I good? Okay, good. All right, perfect.